Here's what's happening in your community. A drug investigation of a Burnsville man with a violent criminal history led to shots fired Tuesday near townhome units on Travelers Trail East and Nicollet Avenue in Burnsville. No one was injured, and the man is being held in Dakota County Jail. The man was suspected of selling drugs in the metro area and was the target of a several-month investigation by the East Metro Drug Taskforce. Police are releasing no further details about him at this time. Charges are pending. When members of the task force went to arrest the suspect at around 1:30 p.m. yesterday, he got into his SUV and attempted to flee. Officers surrounded his vehicle in a box-in maneuver. The man rammed the squad cars behind him, then revved forward to an officer on foot ahead of him. The officer, fearing for his and others' lives, shot at the suspect's SUV. No one was hit or injured. The Dakota County Sheriff's Office is investigating the incident. The suspect has an arrest history which includes attempted murder, aggravated assault, and narcotics. For the full article and further updates, please go to mnsun.com. Last night, the Burnsville City Council approved to move forward with street rehabilitation work for South Cross Drive, Burnhaven Drive, Burkhards Drive, Crystal Lake Road, and to create a roundabout at the Burnhaven Drive and Crystal Lake Road intersection. Earlier in April, the Council approved having staff look at further street rehab projects using excess funds that came from good bids with its other first approved street work. Now staff will go through the planning steps of public hearings, neighborhood meetings, and advertising bids to come back to the Council on how those projects will be done. The Council also approved last night modifications to its position on how current legislation could change medical marijuana regulations. March, Burnsville Police Chief Bob Hawkins asked the Council to make the item part of the city's 2009 legislative agenda, as the current legislation moving through would hinder law enforcement a great deal when it comes to dealing with medical marijuana use and regulations. For the full article, go to mnsun.com. Tonight, mostly clear, but a chance of scattered sprinkles after midnight. Lows 40 to 45. Tomorrow, warmer, windy, partly cloudy, highs around 80. For nearly 4 years, Storm and her handler, Lakeville resident Jackie Pospisil, have done search and rescue with the Minnesota Search and Rescue Dog Association. The team is on call 24 hours a day to provide assistance in searching for missing persons, living or dead, across the entire state. They train year-round for cadaver, building, disaster, and evidence searches. For more, let's go to Lakeville Community Editor Joseph Palmersheim.
For nearly 4 years, Storm the Border Collie and her handler, Lakeville resident Jackie Pospisil, have done search and rescue work with the Minnesota Search and Rescue Dog Association and train year-round to search for missing people.
So now this is a trailing exercise, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Kathy something that's called a scent article, something that I have had either in my pocket or on my person, something that has only my smell on it. So that she can use this to have her dog identify what it is that he's looking for. So as she starts this problem, you'll see that she'll let Bandit smell this particular article, and then from there she'll give him the command to start looking for me. I'm basically going to walk away from here, and then once I get into a spot where he can't see me, Kathy will start the problem. She'll scent him on this article, and then he will take her to where I just went. So we're going to watch him follow pretty closely on the ground where I went. With the wind and the buildings, there might be some variation from the actual footsteps, but it's going to be generally in the direction of travel that I took. And he should, again, at the end, and watch his body language at the end. Usually their body changes a little bit when they get real close into their person. So you'll be able to notice that on Bandit most likely, and he should at the end sit in front of me to show that I'm his person, not somebody else that's just walking by.
Thanks, Joe. For Sun Current and Sun Newspapers, I'm Stephanie Briggs. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow.